Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to go over the front pose. I have my lovely client Barbie here to help me out, and I'm going to walk you through the basics of what the steps are for the front pose. Okay, so we're going to start from the ground up like we do for all poses. You're going to start with your heels together, always heels together. Okay, this does not look good. Please don't do it. And then your toes, and I want you to do like what Barbie's doing when you start out looking in the mirror, because you're going to see that, tighten up those quads, and you can see that she's doing that. But now I want you to spread your toes about 2 or 3 inches apart, and you can see how that quad sweep will now pop out to the side. Okay, that's what we're looking for. You don't want to over exaggerate it though and stand like this, because that is not pretty either. So it's subtle, but it's enough to get a little bit of a quad sweep out there. Okay, so we're going to keep those tight the whole time. Then we're going to stand up nice and tall, have a little bit of an arch in your back. Go ahead and get into that lat spread. Nice. Okay, so what we're looking at here is we want to be able to show those lats, right? You've worked very hard to get them. So where the arm placement goes is you don't want to be way out here to the side. That does not look good. But if you come down too far, you end up covering up the lats. And so you want to have enough space in there to show that without sticking out too far. Okay. The other thing we're looking at with the elbows is that this curve accentuates this curve, so much prettier than if you're here, right? That just looks really blocky. You're doing the exact same thing. You want to show the lats, but bend just at the elbows so that your hands are close enough to you, pretty much that if you were to go to move your fingers like that, you could touch yourself. But don't stand up there and do that, it looks weird too. Okay, so we're doing that. Chest is nice and lifted always. You want to look at shoulders being even, okay? You don't want one side higher than the other. You also don't want your traps to be up in your ears. So keeping that relaxed, having a nice, beautiful smile. You will need to practice the smiling, okay? This doesn't come naturally to stand up there and smile for 5 minutes, so please do that. And then as far as where your head goes, you don't want to be looking up too high. You don't want to be way down here. You're pretty much in neutral, but you do want to look at your judges down there, and you want to look at the photographer, and you will see everybody in the audience, sorry. So you want to be looking down at them and smiling, giving everybody some eye contact. You can also look out at the audience. Okay, so those are all the main steps that I want you to look at for doing your front pose. Thank you.